There was a gunfight on the street to deal with the hot-blooded plot. Lao Tang just escaped the pursuit in the apartment. Immediately after, the second batch of people also arrived. He was driving his motorcycle at full speed on the street, chasing several drones behind them, fully press the accelerator, shuttle through the traffic flow, deftly avoiding every missile. Don't forget to chat with your symbiotic body yet. His super performance and excitement as he watched the surveillance cameras on his back. I'm about to be chased. Otherwise, a tentacle extends behind old Tang's back. Took off the car door on the roadside. Stand behind me. Dodging another black egg. There are more and more people behind us. Until there's no way ahead. Lao Tang's tentacle grabs the electric pole by the roadside. A handsome drift. Successfully dodged a tense and thrilling chase. After he successfully escaped from the top of Song City for the first time, a few days ago, he is also a journalist with millions of fans. The content he reports is all about exposing the unknown insider information of some bad companies. Huge influence, but it's easy to form enemies. This time he offended someone he shouldn't have offended. The CEO of the Life Foundation has a big head. In a live interview with Big Back Head, Lao Tang asked a series of questions about his company secretly conducting human drug experiments. Due to overly sensitive issues, he lost his job after being kicked out, and also implicated my girlfriend. He parted hands with Lao Tang in a fit of anger. He has been sitting with millions of fans for a while. To degenerate into a homeless dog, feeling extremely alone in my heart. I don't know what to do, but he doesn't want it to end like this. He picked up the phone and called Dr. Dora, who was announced by the Life Foundation. At that time, it was Dr. Dora who provided clues to old Tang. Let him investigate the Life Foundation. Dr. Dora used her identity to bring old Tang into the laboratory of the Life Foundation, revealed the shocking secret hidden within it. When the rocket sent by Big Back returns to terrestrial time, discovered a living comet, so he brought back some symbiotes. Big Back thinks these symbionts can only combine with humans to make humans stronger. They secretly conducted experiments with homeless people. After the old soup is added, saw a shocking scene. He saw one of his wandering friends also arrested, so he broke the straw and rescued him. What Lao Tang doesn't know is that his friend already has a symbiont in his body. Contact between two people. The symbiotic body entered the body of Lao Tang. Here, old San has been exposed to the help of symbiotes. Successfully escaped. He was the first Earth person David to perfectly integrate with the symbiotic body. After obtaining this sentence, send your hands immediately to pursue him. This strange walking woman came to the night market stall, walked to a basin, pick up the eel inside and eat it. The boss cursed him as mentally ill. He borrowed his hand to recognize it. Solved the local snake here, boss. Thought he was here to cause trouble. They all gathered around. I haven't had time to fight yet. It was solved by him. He turned around and came to an elderly woman with limited mobility. The symbiont entered his body. After all the twists and turns, the symbiont entered the body of a little girl. Finally, I came to Dark 2. Two people successfully integrated. Lao Tang came to the building of my former boss. At this point, he already had a certain understanding of Venom. He originally wanted to take the elevator to the boss office, but I was stopped by my former colleague, in order not to embarrass colleagues. Journalistic. Right. More than. Yes. This is nothing. Fuck me. Without standing assistance, with just one jump, we arrived at our destination. Such. Lao Tang is a proper person, not listening to the Venom jump out of the window, but choosing to take the elevator. Unexpectedly, the elevator downstairs has been surrounded by a group of special police officers. Cheers. Forced to create the image again, he finally doesn't have to hide and tuck in. Show off your skills here. Grab one and throw one away. Beat those special police officers to pieces. Finally, the Venom lifted a police officer. I open my bloody mouth. Just bite off his head. Old Tang will stop him. At this point, his ex-girlfriend suddenly let out a scream, caught his attention. Old Soup quickly restore its original form, seeking help from my ex-girlfriend. On the way to the hospital, a drone quietly followed behind him. After arriving at the hospital, ex-girlfriend finds boyfriend Dan, using ultrasound to finally separate the Venom from Lao Tang's body. Mom, why don't you? Sleeping. After Lao Tang left, Venom took advantage of the time his ex-girlfriend was talking to him, sneaking away, and Lao Tang was also taken away by the man in black who arrived. I brought it to the laboratory with a big back. Dark 2 and his symbiont are searching for Venom. He's brainwashing Lao Tang to create a new world. At this time, the Venom is not in Lao Tang's body. The large back of Chi appears in its original form. His symbiotic body has appeared. That's the leader riot of the symbiotic entity. Lao Tang will be taken to the woods for execution. Before death, he saw the soldiers disappear one by one behind him. The Venom has come to save him. That kind of condom. After returning to the old Soup body, the Venom understands everything. The riot requires the use of a ship with a large back to return to its own planet. Retrieve compatriots. Occupy the Earth. Venom is like old Soup. On their own planet, they are all a loser. Poison has had enough of this kind of life. He will do his best to prevent the riot. By the way, save the Earth. And Big Back is preparing nervously here. Who has lifted the rocket after its launch? A researcher realizes that the situation is not right, but it's too late. The riot is running towards the rocket. The Venom stood in front of him. The two of them launch the most disgusting battle in Marvel's history. The Riot is constantly changing weapons and wreaking havoc on the Venom. Two people intertwined and fought together. In the end, the Riot swallowed the Venom. When he thought everything was going well, Lao Tang's ex-girlfriend turned on the ultrasonic horn. The Riot and the Venom have both separated from their hosts, fell heavily to the ground. Old Tang took the opportunity to kick Big Back off the platform. Can be preempted by riots, combining with the large back head to make old kill the rocket and launch a riot soon. Old Tang, who couldn't care about falling to the ground, quickly got into the rocket. At this point, the Venom finally combined with the old soup, using the weapons inserted into Lao Tang during the riot, make a big cut in the rocket. This shell, what to do? Old Tang has returned to the past, a peaceful life. Only Lao Tang knows, the Venom is still waiting for him. He and the Poison Treaty Chapter 3. Don't let him kill indiscriminately. Old Tang has returned to the convenience store, the little thug who will always come to rob. Someone insists. Feed.